Hi friends and family. I just want to do a very short video on why I am not afraid of COVID. The reason why I want to do a short video on why I'm not afraid of COVID is because so many people I'm talking to, when I go out and look around, I just see so much fear. So I just thought it might be an encouragement to someone today, if you are really fearful, to understand why I'm not. So I hope you can hear me out. I have two main things that I want to talk about. A very practical reason why I'm not afraid of COVID. And I have reason to be afraid. I have lupus, systematic lupus, chronic illness. I'm on medications that are immunosuppressants. So my immune system is being suppressed. So I am in the category of the high-risk people. So that's not to say that I'm not careful. We wash our hands, we sanitize, things like that. But I just want to say that 4 years ago, when I first got lupus, this was the exact same reality that I faced. So I was told that with my illness and with the medications I'm on, if I was to get the flu, it could be very bad for me. I could end up in the hospital fighting for my life, and I needed to be extra careful not to get the flu. And there was a time when I was a little scared to go out and do things, and I finally realized, I believe the Lord brought me to this place of realizing I need to get on with life. I need to live in faith and not fear. And that was 4 years ago and on. I decided, no, that is my reality. This could happen, yes. There are other things I have to avoid because they could trigger a flare for me. So I am wise with those things, but I choose not to live in fear. Go out and live life. I would rather die living and really living my life than die hiding and missing out on whatever the Lord has for us. So the realization hit me when people are asking me why I'm not afraid right now, is that that's the same reality I already have. I already have that same threat. It's not a different threat than what I have with the flu. So I'm choosing to go in faith and not in fear and live life and do all the things God has for me. So that's just a practical aspect, that it's nothing new for me. And you can go out and live your life. And those of you who have health issues, I'm sure you're told the same thing by your doctors, that if you get the flu, it's a death threat for you. Same for me. But remember, before COVID, we would go out and we would do things and we would not walk in fear. So that's just a practical thing. And then the second thing I wanted to leave us with is the spiritual aspect. For those of us who are believers, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but He has given us a spirit of power, of love, and a sound mind. So no matter what is going on in this crazy world, no matter what is going on with our circumstances, we don't have to be afraid, because we have Jesus living inside of us. When you believe in Him, you have the peace of God, peace with God, and you have hope of heaven, and there's no fear. With perfect love, when you know God's love for you, that is a perfect perfect love that casts out all fears. And so I'm just wanting to encourage you, if you have been paralyzed by fear of this COVID, maybe you have been depressed through it, maybe it is robbing your joy in the Lord. And so if that's you, that's who I'm talking to today. I just want to encourage you that there's no fear with the Lord. We're not alone. No matter what we go through, He is with us. That is His promise, and He is faithful. So, anyways, I just want to encourage you. So, if you are being just burdened and by this kind of fear, then would you please reach out to me? I would love to pray for you, pray with you, send you more scriptures that we have that remind us of our all powerful, mighty God who has all these things in his hands, that we can encourage each other when fear rises up. Fear is something, I wasn't going to go into this, but I guess I will. Fear is something that I have battled most of my life in all different areas of life. So I'm really sick of fear. When I was young, I was like painfully shy at times, painfully shy. And the Lord has been graciously bringing me through that, stretching me out of my comfort zone, asking me to do things that are beyond my comfort zone. And every time does that, he is faithful to show me that it's more important to fear him and obey him than to fear what other people think of you. So anyways, I just, fear has had a grip on my life in many different areas, and it's something that the Lord is still chipping away from my heart. But I just want to encourage you on why, in this particular instance, I'm not afraid by God's grace, and you don't have to be either. So anyways, please reach out to me. I'd love to pray with you and encourage you. I hope that you will cling tightly to his word and trust him no matter what. Okay, God bless.